So with a similar scenario lining up here with that which we had on the GPP card, the GBPAUD appears to be doing a reversal setup at this moment in time as I continue to see an opportunity that we might be going bearish, at least for the meantime. And if we scale to the much higher time frame, we can see things more clearly how things have been going. First of all, I would like to make reference to the last video I shared on this pair where we were looking out for a breakout of structure in the form of the breakout of this red trend line where we are looking for a reversal back into this level before we see a trend continuation to the upside. Now, since are beginning to happen the way we expected, we had a sell opportunity zone here, which we call the temporary zone, where we were looking for that breakout of structure to come and culminate around this area where we look for reversal pattern that send price probably down to this trend line or this key level or somewhere around here before price move to the upside. Now, if we scale down to let's say the 2 hours time frame, we begin to see that structure lining up right above where we thought it's going to appear. We actually thought was going to appear around 1.76, 1.76, 1.765 area, but we saw it appear at 1.78. So at this point, I would like to delete this because it's no longer relevant at this point. And what we see here is that impulse move, and this is what we want to work with at this point in time. As we can see, we had this impulse move that moved from here to here. It's a peak right at 1.78440. Then it came back a retest. Then we had a lower high, and we are beginning to see price break out of that reversal pattern structure identified here on the 2 hours time frame. So you will ask me what reversal structure this is looking like. This is looking more like a double top structure. As you can see, we had this move, we had a lower high, then perhaps price is probably going to move in, break below this level, retest, and send price crashing down to the downside. So with this information at the back of our mind, and considering the fact that this area has been quite a very strong supply zone since mid-March, if we go left, if we look at structure go left, we can see that this area has been a very strong supply zone. As soon as price gets to this area, we saw quick selling opportunities coming in from participants in the market. So we like to label this supply zone and give it a red color. So for sake of clarity, allow me to label this. So we have the supply zone right within this area. We'll put it inside and we give it a red color. And then we have something like this. So with the supply zone identified here, and we saw a test of that supply zone one more time, tendencies that we are going bearish is becoming very, very more visible at this point. So if we scale down to a much lower time frame, like the 1 hour 45 minutes time frame, what we now begin to see is that we have our neckline right around this area and neckline of the reversal pattern around this area. And if you look closely into what's happening on this 1 hour time frame, I would like to give this neckline a purple here so that we can differentiate it from our normal key level, which we identified at 1.73900. So what we are seeing here is looking more like an inverse head and shoulder pattern that has already been broken. As we can see the left shoulder, we see the head, and we see the right shoulder around here. We saw a breakdown. We are seeing a retest, and then probably price will continue to the downside, which we are not yet sure of at the moment. So in that regard, I placed two pending orders right here. I placed one at 1.77010 and the other at 1.76871, where I'm looking to join the rally to the downside. So what are we going to be having as our take profit target at this point? So well, on the long term, we might be looking at the skill level as our take profit target, but it's proper that we look at the short term perspective on this one, as this will we never can tell if considering this impulse leg that we saw here, we might be seeing price go into the golden zone area before it moves right and break through that supply zone, sending price going to the upside and rather hitting the profit target area we were looking at earlier. If you look at my previous analysis on this pair. So let's look at a short-term perspective on this one. And if we take the impulse leg right after the breakout of structure around this area, we should be having a retracement phase into the golden zone area as our take profit target. And if you look closely into that, we run our retracement tool right through this impulse leg. We'll have something like this where we have profit target right within the golden zone area at around 50 to 7. It's 8.6% retracement of the impulse leg that we just identified here. So if we are looking at this area, then we will be looking at it a TP of around, let me see, we have a TP of at least a minimum of 150 pips TP with a stop loss right above the neckline of the reversal pattern we identified earlier on the 1 hour time frame, which falls around this area, giving me around the 70 pips, 75 pips thereabout stop loss. So at this point, I would like to pause the video and let's see how price reacts as we keep on monitoring price action. But rest assured that I shall definitely give an update in the comment section on my TradingView account at every point in time when there is an opportunity that appears or the evolution of a structure that we can actually use to take advantage of the selling opportunity or probably negate the selling opportunity in the future. So I'll keep you posted as time goes by. Thank you and do have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.